Hi there, I'm Allie, and today we're going to talk about
bad boys.
Now, if you're like me, you've probably heard the expression, nice guys finish last. If you're unlike me as far as gender goes, you've possibly even said it. But today I come to you bearing good news. Nice guys don't actually finish last. No, nice guys actually finish first, but you have to be the right kind of nice guy. Now, I'm not going to deny the fact that women are attracted to jerks. But there are specific reasons why women are attracted to jerks. The first reason is that jerky guys appear to have confidence. Women love confidence in men, and there is a shocking shortage of confidence in men in this world. Now, there's a multitude of reasons for this, but right now we're just going to focus on how you get past it. Now, there are a lot of confident women in today's society, and honestly, none of them want to date a guy who seems like he has less testosterone than they do. And acting like a jerk is a way to appear confident and strong without actually having to be confident and strong. And better yet, bad boys don't treat women like they're delicate little flowers. I'll tell you a secret. Women don't actually like it when you think we're innocent little daisies, because we're not. We are people just like you, which means that we have the same amount of goodness and badness in us as anybody else. And when you treat us like you think we're all made of cookie baking and baby nursing inside of us, it kind of pisses some women off, like me. What women really want is a guy who can be confident and not treat us like a delicate little porcelain dolly. And that is the first reason that women like bad boys. Reason number 2 is what I call Darcy Effect. Why do I call it the Darcy Effect? Well, I want you to think about all the most popular love stories out there. The Twilight Saga, A Walk to Remember, and perhaps the most iconic of all love and romance stories ever, Pride and Prejudice. There's a common thread that runs through almost every popular chick flick. And that common theme is the changeability of men in the story. You see, women love the idea of men changing for them. That is why Pride and Prejudice is so freaking popular. It's because Mr. Darcy does a complete turnaround for Elizabeth Bennet, and it's the most romantic thing ever. And every girl I've ever met would love for that to happen in her life. And thus, women like bad boys. How does this correlate? I'm about to explain that. You see, you can't really change a nice guy all that much into something that's head over heels for you. But a bad boy, ooh, you can do a lot with a bad boy. See, most, if not all women are pretty aware of the fact that bad boys are bad boys because they have deep underlying issues. What this means is that women aren't attracted to bad boys for the reason you've been taught to think we are, that being that they're just so dark and mysterious that we're just drawn to them like moths to a flame. What it really is that we know that they have problems, and we like that they have problems. And yeah, that's kind of weird, but it gets even weirder when you find out why we like that they have problems. See, the thing is, people with underlying issues need to be cured. And what better cure than a good woman ready to just stand by a man and heal his restless heart? Yeah, see, women want to be the change in a man's life. What this does is it makes it so that the man really kind of owes the girl everything, and he'll be completely devoted to her. I mean, he's going to be following her around like the little lamb followed Mary. The problem is that it's not even remotely realistic. I mean, in reality, jerky guys aren't actually probably going to change for a woman. And even though I think most women kind of know that this is never going to happen, a lot of them still hold on to the hope that maybe, just maybe, this guy's going to change for them and become their Mr. Darcy. But with all that said, here's what I want to ask you. Do you really want to be some girl's little pet following her around? Because that's what she wants to turn a bad boy into. Since I think we can all assume that the answer to that is no, what that means is that you don't want to be a bad boy, you want to be a nice guy. But how can you keep from finishing last if women really do like bad boys for a couple of reasons? What is it that you can do to get women in your life? Well, the answer is really, really, really simple. Okay, are you ready for this one? I don't even need to write it because I already did. Confidence. You need to get confident and show women that you can romance her simply by being yourself. Seriously, that's it. You don't have to be any type of macho guy or anything. You just need to be yourself, and you need to like being yourself. If you value yourself, other people are going to value you too. So the first order of business is confidence, and the last thing I'm going to say, and I swear after all this is it, to view women realistically. Remember, we're not all perfect little porcelain dolls. In fact, none of us are perfect little porcelain dolls. We are human just like you, which means that we have desires and wants and problems and bad and good in us just like you. So you need to be realistic about that and deal with it in a good way. So these two things, confidence and a realistic view of women, you can have a perfect love life. This has been Allie with relationship advice. Have a good evening.